Have you ever heard the saying, you can't make this up? Well, you can't make up this next video. The heavens mandate. Okay? Heavens mandate. It means the divine right for rulers, a divine order. The emperor's position is divinely ordained. Heaven's mandate. And kings wear a sword. David and Goliath, single combat. Heaven's mandate. And kings wear a sword. Talk about the Tao and Taoism, right? The divine order, the natural order. They talk about the natural order and natural law. Secret societies have secret orders or betas. Betas is beast scrambled. Now imagine you're in first grade and I'm explaining this to you. Do you think that I'm wrong? Reminds me of the story of the workers. One worker worked a 12-hour day. Another worker stood outside the whole time. And he said, because of my religion, because of my philosophy, my race, my social status, you should pay me anyway. He said, no, I'm not going to pay you. Because just like Chookoo top martial artist challenge, these are universal principles that make it so the person gets rewarded. You can't just say, in my culture. What is the universal principles in this? If you don't work, you don't get paid. Pay the worker his wages. If you don't have a universally sound martial art argument, you can't just say, well, I'm a Buddhist and we don't challenge anybody. Then you don't have a chance to prove you're the best. You can't say, well, I'm a wrestler. Well, that's not a valid martial art challenge. I'm a cage fighter. Well, you're a knucklehead brute. What are you even bringing it up? Martial arts are lifestyles, life paths. If you use martial arts to fight only for your race, you're a dumb racist piece of shit. If you use martial arts only to fight for a corrupt country and enforce the law, you're a dumb fucking bootlicking coward. Okay? If you only use it to put on a show on TV, you're an actor, you're a bitch. Okay, like I gotta explain this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? If there are countless people from your system gang stalking the guy who has a universal challenge that covers the universal principles of martial arts, sparring, okay, taekwondo, African tatib, capoeira, karate, and on and on and on and on, all kinds of sparring. Why? Because it shows you transferable skills for actual combat. So heaven's mandate, universal truths. And so it is with martial and marital. Okay? Moral obligation. If you breed a society of evil scum, people didn't fulfill their moral obligation to breed toward righteousness. They didn't choose people for the content of their character. Moral obligation, ironically, obligation scrambled, is Obi, O-B-I, which is Igbo, my tribe backwards. O-B-L, L meaning Lord, gay shun. Okay? Gate I-on, gay shun. Okay? Masculine principles, heterosexual, sacred principles of marriage, shunning the people who want to destroy that and insist that I look gay, and they overkilled it themselves. Ironically, in this very video, I've looked poisoned to some degree. They've changed my voice. They changed my image for the LGBT, white supremacist, feminist kind of left-right paradigm-run government, left-right government agenda. Pretty straightforward. Moral, ironically, is more lay, L-A, scrambled lay. More lay with phonetics, sounds, phonetics. More lay, moral. Who should be more attractive to the attractive women in that society? The guy who is more moral. That's why it's called being good looking. Mr. Right, on the right path, Mr. Righteous. He's righteous. He's in his right mind. He has the right idea. He's doing it the right way. He's right with God. Can you imagine having to explain this to people? That their families failed to raise them right. They failed to come up right in spite of their family's failure. The society failed their friends and their, the parents. They failed. Their teachers failed. The motherfuckers who make the TV shows and the movies failed. The people who sing the songs failed. You say, hey, if you're really my fan, you won't shun the top martial artist because that's some bitch-ass shit. Do I have to explain this? I mean, really. When I was in first grade, I would have said, he's right, they're bitches. What is there to argue about? Why don't they submit by now? Why are they continuing to make the same mistake? I would have said that in first grade. How am I more mature in first grade than attractive grown women in the rest of the society is as adults? Those who are adults. How could that be? How could that be? It's very key in why they're sealed in hell. Thank you.